Hi Jammers, it's Crystal Stars 11 here, and today I'm doing an Animal Jam Hunger Games. I'm sorry that I don't have pictures for each person. I could not get it to work. So in District 1, we have Smart Star Girl and Wolfie 1464. In District 2, we have Horses 1120 and Sneak In Boy 23. In District 3, we have Seahorse 0 and Roo 07. In District 4, we have River Clan 109 and Soccer 29. In District 5, we have Player Holla, and I have no idea how to say this, so I'm going to call it TY. In District 6, we have Crystal Stars 11, that's Meh, and Draken 777 Fox. In District 7, we have Blossom's Friend and Dragon Mounts. In District 8, we have Owl Jacobs and Miss Pinkflower. In District 9, we have Immortal and I'm Sister 1. In District 10, we have Berry Cute and Flylight. In District 11, we have Snowflake 87295 and DJ Silver Wolf X3. In District 12, we have Lelia 27048 and Eleanor 45104. Proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. TY runs away from the cornucopia. Snowflake runs away from the cornucopia. Soccer clutches a first aid kit and runs away. River runs away from the cornucopia. Horses grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Draken runs with a lighter and some rope. Topaz grabs a sword. Barry runs away with a lighter and some rope. Roo runs away from the cornucopia. Wolfie runs away from the cornucopia. Blossom runs away from the cornucopia. Lilia received a trident from inside the cornucopia. Silverwolf receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Sneak takes a handful of throwing knives. C runs away from the cornucopia. Immortal runs away from the cornucopia. Owl runs away from the cornucopia. Dragon Mounts grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Pink Flower runs away with a lighter and some rope. Fly runs away from the cornucopia. Crystal runs away from the cornucopia. Player Holla spake sister with a sword. Eleanor snatches a pair of sayas. Roo tries to sleep through the entire day. Owl discovers a river. Blossom collects fruit from a tree. Pink Flower tends to Wolfie's wounds. River searches for firewood. Horses, Fly, Lilia, and Soccer hunt for other tributes. Barry receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Topaz scares Crystal off. Sneak, TY, Snowflake, and Eleanor hunt for other tributes. Silverwolf tends to Immortal's wounds. Player Holla 11 searches for firewood. Dragon Mounts and Dracon work together for the day. That is really funny because that's Dracon and that's Dragon Mounts because it's like dragon and dragon. Anyway, C constructs a shack. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Sister in District 9. Fly goes to Fly goes to sleep. Soccer cries himself to sleep. Roo sets a fire but stays hidden. Silverwolf thinks about winning. Draken treats to his infection. Wolfie cries himself to sleep. Player Holla 11, Lilia, and Dragon Mount cheerfully sing songs to each other. River stays awake the whole night. Immortal goes to sleep. Blossom screams for help. Crystal passes out from exhaustion. TY, Barry, Sneak, and Eleanor and Topaz sleep in shifts. Horses, C, Pink Flower, and Owl tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Snowflake climbs a tree to rest. Horses defeats Crystal in a fight but spares her life. Oh, you saved me, Horses. I know that person. She's my buddy. Eleanor takes a wooden spear. Roo overhears Lilia and Pink Flower talking in the distance. Silverwolf injures himself. Soccer defeats Snowflake in a fight but spares her life. Player Holla scares River off. Immortal sprains her ankle while running away from Owl. Blossom, Fly, Draken, and TY hunt for other tributes. Sneak camouflages himself into the bushes. Wolfie attracts dragon mounts, but she manages to escape. Topaz camouflages herself in the bushes. Barry searches for a water source. C receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Proceed. Fallen tributes of 2. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Snowflake convinces Lilia to snuggle with her. Rue, Sneak, Fly, Immortal, and Player Hala 11 sleep in shifts. Blossom convinces Crystal to snuggle with her. Barry tends to T.Y.'s wounds. Silverwolf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Horses thinks about winning. Eleanor accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Soccer, C, and Wolfie get into a fight. Wolfie triumphantly kills them both. Oh my god. Wolfie. Topaz is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Pink Flower quietly hums. Owl lets River into a shelter. Draken cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Dragon Mounts attempts to set a fire but unsuccessful. Draken was in my district. Day 3. Blossom thinks about home. Fly questions her sanity. Crystal, Pink Flower, and Lilia hunt for other tributes. Player Hala hunts for other tributes. Wolfie questions his sanity. Sneak sets off an explosive, killing Owl. T.Y. steals from Topaz while she isn't looking. Silverwolf tries to spear a fish with a trident. Dragonmount sprains her ankle while running away from Barry. Immortal stalks Snowflake. Rue collects fruit from a tree. River is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Horses receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Fallen tributes of Day 3. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Eleanor District 12, Soccer District 4, C District 3, Draken District 6, and Owl District 8. Pink Flower, T.Y., Barry, and Topaz tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. This is night 3. Blossom and Wolfie run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Flying horses run into each other and decide to truce for the night. River tends to Snowflake wounds. Crystal questions her sanity. Sneak thinks about winning. Player Hala 11, Silverwolf, Dragonmounts, Immortal, and Lilia sleep in shifts. Rue receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Wolfie bashes Barry's rock against a head several times. This is like the third person Wolfie has killed. Snowflake, Crystal, Rue, T.Y., and Sneak hunt for other tributes. Fly sets Silverwolf on fire with a Molotov. I don't know. Topaz, Horses, and Player Hala track down and kill River. Oh my god. Lilia sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Pink Flower overhears Immortal and Blossom talking in the distance. Dragonmount sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the district. Barry District 10, Silverwolf District 11, and River District 4. Blossom sees a fire, but stays hidden. Immortal thinks about home. Snowflake forces Player Hala to kill T.Y. or Fly. She decides to kill T.Y. Topaz climbs a tree to rest. Horses, Sneak, and Dragonmouse discuss the games and what might happen the next morning. Lilia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Pink Flower sets a fire but stays hidden. Crystal lets Rue into her shelter. Oh, I have a shelter. Wolfie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. This guy is dangerous. Crystal constructs a shack. Dragonmount tends to his wounds. Blossom and Player Hala work together for the day. Fly receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Snowflake hunts for other tributes. Snowflake hunts for other tributes. Sneak stalks Lilia. Wolfie, Topaz, Rue, and Pink Flower hunt for other tributes. Immortal dies of Okay. I have to stop the video because I have 13 seconds left. So I'm going to continue with it and just make another video. So bye. I'll see you.